Our first recipient is Meghan Bullard, a junior in the College of Arts and Sciences. Meghan is being honored for how she serves as a role model for other female students, as well as how she mentors her peers. She is a servant leader, particularly within the inter-residence hall government and her sorority, Delta Delta Delta. Like Mary Lucretia, Meghan is service-oriented and has coordinated major service projects for the residence halls. She is not afraid to tackle tough projects and approaches such projects with optimism and excitement. To learn a little bit more about Meghan, I'd like to invite Lucas Novotny, Assistant Director of Residence Life, to share a few words.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Meghan, a junior elementary education major from Springfield, Missouri, has impressed so many in her short time at Creighton. As I considered Meghan for this award, the characteristics that immediately came to mind were those of a strong leader, one who is incredibly gifted and able. However, in reviewing the nomination letters for Meghan, the themes of passion and compassion became overwhelmingly clear. Meghan has been involved in a variety of things on campus, from Greek life and InterVarsity to candlelight choir and residence life. However, it is her work in inter-residence hall government, particularly with IRHG service initiatives, where Meghan's light shines the brightest. As a student leader in Gallagher Hall, she spent time coordinating service experiences to the Charles E. Lakin Human Services Campus in Council Bluffs. Since then, Meghan has climbed the ranks of IRHG, where she has held the position of Executive Director of Service, Faith, and Justice for the last 2 years. One of the paramount responsibilities of this role is to coordinate and provide oversight to the Residence Hall Community Partner Program. This is a very large endeavor, coordinating 9 residential communities with a variety of students and 9 very different community partners with vastly different needs and levels of involvement in the Creighton community. As one nominator wrote, many have held this position in the past. Meghan's work has not only been of the very highest quality, but it has been done with passion and concern for the neediest in our Omaha community. Another nominator spoke of her work by saying she works to develop personal relationships with each campus partner and can speak passionately about their mission and how it connects to the values of Creighton University. She brings professionalism to her work that is admired by those around her. She is continuously working to improve the programs that IRHG provides to the campus by researching best practices and applying them to her work and her work with others. As many of you know, over the past year and a half, the landscape of higher education has started to shift. New and more stringent regulations are now in place for the ways in which we engage with children and vulnerable adults as we strive to serve them. Meghan took on this difficult task of coordinating how we enact our mission in the Omaha community while observing these new regulations. One nominator wrote of Meghan, taking one of our signature programs from a period of uncertainty to one of continuity and strength was not only time-consuming, but remarkably done in a grace-filled manner. Meghan has been a consistent leader in the IRHG organization, but when reading these nomination letters, her work with the Community Partner Program seems to stand out as one of her pivotal accomplishments, both helping Creighton students and the Omaha community as a whole. Finally, one nominator summed up Meghan best when commented, "I commend Meghan on so many levels, but her commitment to justice in a sensitive but wise way portrays the very best of a Creighton student." Please join me in welcoming Meghan Bullard.
Well, trying to follow that will be slightly difficult. Thank you so much, Lucas. As Lucas said, my name is Meghan Bullard. I'm a junior in the College of Arts and Sciences and an elementary education major. I am incredibly humbled and honored to be receiving this award today, and I would like to say thank you to a few of the people that have made this possible. First of all, thank you so much to the Committee on the Status of Women for this award. Thank you to those who thought so highly of me to nominate me. Thank you to my parents for always being there and for being here with me today. Thank you to my friends, professors, and advisors who have supported me and allowed me to get to this point. When I was told I would have a chance to make my remarks, I honestly wasn't sure what to say. The more I considered it, though, it was only fitting to give a small glimpse into the situation that led me to be standing in front of you today. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for an incredibly unique set of circumstances, most of which began when I entered my time here at Creighton. And it is that I want to touch on, the Creighton experience I have had and how it has shaped me. I want to tell you a little bit about my Creighton. My Creighton is a place where gender doesn't have to be a concern because value is placed on work and not on statistics. Where students are driven to see their potential and push past it to achieve even more. Where advisors reach a new level of depth with their students and help create in them a passion they might not have even seen in themselves. My Creighton is a place where parents can send their students as children and take them back as leaders. Where voices are heard, controversies are raised, and the status quo is challenged, because we as a student body will not go unheard. We are taught to question, we are taught to discern the greater good, and we will change our world as a result. At my Creighton, students are stretched and challenged to answer their own questions, to find their own paths, and to set their own worlds on fire, one day at a time. Where Jesuit values set an unbreakable foundation that permeate everything we do and forever change us to see the world from eyes outside of our own. At my Creighton, I am loved, I am welcomed, I am supported, I am challenged, and I am given every opportunity to be successful. And that is why I have the chance to stand and speak with you today. That is my Creighton, but I know that there is an opportunity for even more. There's an opportunity for even greater diversity as we move to show more of the world the value of our unique take on education. For increased student perspective as we continue to mold and shape this university and truly make it our own. A chance for a renewed emphasis on the mission of our work and the need to share our gifts and talents with all members of our society as we live out our Creighton ideals. Here's a quote that I believe really helps to describe my time at Creighton. Tim Keller once said, "To be loved but not known is comforting but superficial. To be known and not loved is our greatest fear. But to be fully known and truly loved, well, is a lot like being loved by God. It is what we need more than anything. It liberates us from pretense, humbles us out of our own self-righteousness, and fortifies us for any difficulty life can throw at us." But that is just my Creighton. That is one piece of a much larger puzzle that is our great university. I encourage you all to look at what makes up your experience. What makes Creighton yours? As I stand here, humbled to be given this award, I recognize the gifts and opportunities that have gotten me to this point. So for that, I say now and forevermore, thank you.
Thank you, Megan. As a staff member here, I can say I'm truly proud that we have students like you on our campus.